My videos were stuck. The views, the growth, flatlined, until I discovered something that changed everything. Everyone wants to be a sigma male, silent, powerful, untouchable. But here's the truth, most men just aren't. They talk the talk, but their energy betrays them. Being quiet doesn't make you sigma. Being alone doesn't make you mysterious. And thinking you're different doesn't mean you really are. Today, we're cutting through the fantasy. These are 7 signs you are not a sigma male. It's going to sting, but it might save you from wasting years chasing an illusion. Let's dive in. Sign number 1. You feel the need to prove you're different. If you're constantly telling people you're not like other guys, you've already lost. Real sigma males don't declare it. They don't need to be seen, labeled, or praised. Why? Because true confidence doesn't need an audience. A sigma knows who he is, silently. He moves without needing applause. But if you're chasing the label just to feel special, what you crave isn't truth. It's validation. And that's the opposite of sigma. A man who truly walks alone doesn't explain it. He just walks. And the more you try to convince the world you're different, the more you reveal that you aren't. Sigma isn't a role you play. It's a quiet edge you carry, whether anyone's watching or not. Sign number 2. You gatekeep your interest. If you treat your hobbies like secrets that make you special, you're not a sigma, you're insecure. True sigma males don't hoard knowledge to feel superior. They don't build identity around being the only one who gets it. That's ego. That's fear. A sigma shares what he loves because his worth doesn't depend on exclusivity. He's secure enough to let others in. He doesn't lose value when others discover what he enjoys. He multiplies it. Gatekeeping is a sign you fear being ordinary. But a sigma doesn't fear that because he already knows he's not. Sign number 3. You constantly complain. If every day brings a new complaint, you're not strong, you're stuck. Sigma males don't whine, they withstand. They don't see problems as injustice. They see them as training. A man who complains about everything is broadcasting one truth. Life is happening to him, not through him. But a sigma, he's stoic, grounded, silent, under pressure. He doesn't spill energy on what he can't control because he knows complaining is the language of the weak, and strength doesn't speak. It endures. Sign number 4. You only mirror what others think. If your thoughts sound exactly like your friends, your feed, or your family, you're not thinking, you're echoing. The sigma male doesn't copy opinions. He builds them, not from trends, but from trials, from solitude, from study, from scars. While the world scrolls and reposts, he reflects, he questions, he rewrites the script, because a man who's afraid to think for himself will always belong to the crowd. And the sigma, he doesn't follow the crowd. He walks alone, and others follow him. Sign number 5. You're afraid to take risks. A man who always plays it safe isn't careful. He's stuck. Sigma males don't avoid the edge. They walk it, not because they're reckless, but because they trust themselves to survive the fall and rise even stronger. They don't wait for guarantees. They move. They adapt. They bet on their own strength. If fear keeps you frozen, if comfort is your cage, you're not a sigma. You're just a spectator in a game you're too afraid to play. Sign number 6. You care too much about what others think. If you're always adjusting to please the crowd, you're not respected. You're owned. A sigma male doesn't seek approval. He moves with purpose, not permission. He knows this truth. You can't please everyone, and you lose yourself trying. While others obsess over being liked, he focuses on being true, unfiltered, unapologetic, and untouchable. Because the moment you stop needing their praise, you become someone they can't ignore. Sign number 7. You think every trait must apply to you. Here's the truth. A real sigma doesn't obsess over labels. He doesn't need a checklist to validate who he is. Some traits may resonate, others may not, and that's the point. The sigma isn't trying to fit in with an archetype. He's too focused on becoming his own man. Fake sigmas force it. They copy the mold to feel special. But the real ones, they're not chasing identity, they're forging it. So if you're watching this thinking, I don't match all of these, good. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be real, not perfect. If you're done chasing labels and ready to build quietly with purpose, discipline, and edge, then this channel is for you. Subscribe, not for hype, but for men who move different. We don't follow trends, we follow truth. See you in the next one, brother.